It's quiz time, your favorite quiz game. Choose the correct answer before the time is up. Today, do you know these celebrity couples? They showed their love on the red carpet. Can you guess who dated which star? Who knows most? Let's begin. Which of these pairs were a real-life celebrity couple? One of these ruled country music gossip for a full era. A. Blake Shelton and Miranda Lambert. B. Zendaya and Matt Damon. C. Dua Lipa and Daniel Craig. D. Chris Evans and Adele. Correct answer, Blake Shelton and Miranda Lambert. They were together from 2006 to 2015 and married in 2011. Which of these pairs were a real-life celebrity couple? One of these was on and off enough to need a calendar app. A. Beyoncé and Tom Holland. B. Gigi Hadid and Zayn Malik. C. Shakira and Keanu Reeves. D. Jennifer Lawrence and Justin Bieber. Correct answer, Gigi Hadid and Zayn Malik. They were together on and off from 2015 to 2021. They have one daughter together. Which of these pairs were a real-life celebrity couple? One of these basically powered the tabloids for years. A. Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez. B. Rihanna and Matt Damon. C. Taylor Swift and Tom Hanks. D. Emma Stone and Chris Hemsworth. Correct answer, Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez. They were together on and off from 2010 to 2018. Which of these pairs were a real-life celebrity couple? One of these gave music plus movie star glow energy. A. Zendaya and Johnny Depp. B. Adele and George Clooney. C. Jennifer Lopez and Daniel Radcliffe. D. Jessica Biel and Justin Timberlake. Correct answer, Jessica Biel and Justin Timberlake. They became a couple in 2007 and married in 2012. They have 2 children together. Which of these pairs were a real-life celebrity couple? One of these feels like the calmest relationship in celebrity history. A. Lady Gaga and Tom Hanks. B. Dua Lipa and Ben Affleck. C. Shakira and Ryan Reynolds. D. Matthew McConaughey and Camilla Alves. Correct answer, Matthew McConaughey and Camilla Alves. They became a couple in 2006 and married in 2012. They have 3 children together. Which of these pairs were a real-life celebrity couple? One of these is sitcom friends to real life in the cutest possible way. A. Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher. B. Rihanna and Chris Evans. C. Taylor Swift and Keanu Reeves. D. Ariana Grande and George Clooney. Correct answer, Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher. They became a couple in 2012 and married in 2015. They have 2 children together. Which of these pairs were a real-life celebrity couple? One of these surprised fans with long-term energy and sudden headlines. A. Beyoncé and Daniel Craig. B. Jason Momoa and Lisa Bonet. C. Adele and Brad Pitt. D. Jennifer Lawrence and Harry Styles. Correct answer, Jason Momoa and Lisa Bonet. They were together from 2005 to 2020 and married in 2017. They have 2 children together. Which of these pairs were a real-life celebrity couple? One of these is basically 2 Oscar-level people doing romance. A. Rihanna and Matt Damon. B. Zendaya and George Clooney. C. Taylor Swift and Tom Hanks. D. Penelope Cruz and Javier Bardem. Correct answer: Penelope Cruz and Javier Bardem. They became a couple in 2007 and married in 2010. They have 2 children together. Which of these pairs were a real-life celebrity couple? One of these is the definition of cute interviews and matching vibes. A. Emily Blunt and John Krasinski. B. Adele and Chris Pratt. C. Beyoncé and Keanu Reeves. D. Jennifer Lopez and Daniel Radcliffe. Correct answer: Emily Blunt and John Krasinski. They became a couple in 2008 and married in 2010. They have 2 children together. Which of these pairs were a real-life celebrity couple? One of these had twins and a lot of headlines. A. Rihanna and Tom Holland. B. Taylor Swift and George Clooney. C. Zendaya and Brad Pitt. D. Nick Cannon and Mariah Carey. Correct answer: Nick Cannon and Mariah Carey. They were together from 2008 to 2014 and married in 2008. They have 2 children together. Which of these pairs were a real-life celebrity couple? One of these made people say, "Yeah, that pairing makes sense." A. Adele and Chris Evans. B. Sofia Vergara and Joe Manganiello. C. Beyoncé and Tom Hanks. D. Lady Gaga and Matt Damon. Correct answer: Sofia Vergara and Joe Manganiello. They were together from 2014 to 2023 and married in 2015. Which of these pairs were a real-life celebrity couple? One of these lasted a hot minute and still became a pop culture event. A. Rihanna and Chris Pratt. B. Jennifer Lawrence and George Clooney. C. Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson. D. Taylor Swift and Robert Downey Jr. Correct answer: Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson. They were together from 2021 to 2022. Which of these pairs were a real-life celebrity couple? One of these felt like a merger, until it wasn't. A. Jennifer Lopez and Alex Rodriguez. B. Zendaya and Daniel Craig. C. Taylor Swift and Ben Affleck. D. Megan Thee Stallion and Tom Hanks. Correct answer: Jennifer Lopez and Alex Rodriguez. They were together from 2017 to 2021 and were engaged in 2019. Which of these pairs were a real-life celebrity couple? One of these became famous for being a real couple and also a very intense fandom topic. A. Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart. B. Ryan Gosling and Anne Hathaway. C. Chris Evans and Dua Lipa. D. Daniel Craig and Ariana Grande. Correct answer: Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart. They were together from 2009 to 2013. Which of these pairs were a real-life celebrity couple? One of these was long-term, quiet, and constantly theorized about online. A. Harry Styles and Jennifer Lawrence. B. Taylor Swift and Joe Alwyn. C. Drake and Emma Stone. D. Justin Bieber and Zendaya. Correct answer: Taylor Swift and Joe Alwyn. They were together from 2016 to 2023. Which of these pairs were a real-life celebrity couple? One of these had the internet saying, "Wait, that actually happened?" A. Selena Gomez and The Weeknd. B. Keanu Reeves and Beyoncé. C. Tom Hanks and Shakira. D. Brad Pitt and Ariana Grande. Correct answer: Selena Gomez and The Weeknd. They were together in 2017. Which of these pairs were a real-life celebrity couple? One of these was peak pop star marries movie star vibes. A. Rihanna and George Clooney. B. Dua Lipa and Matt Damon. C. Fergie and Josh Duhamel. D. Lady Gaga and Chris Evans. Correct answer: Fergie and Josh Duhamel. They were together from 2004 to 2017 and married in 2009. They have one son together. Which of these pairs were a real-life celebrity couple? One of these made conscious uncoupling, a phrase people still quote at parties. A. Beyoncé and Chris Pine. B. Gwyneth Paltrow and Chris Martin. C. Taylor Swift and Ben Affleck. D. Jennifer Lopez and Daniel Craig. Correct answer: Gwyneth Paltrow and Chris Martin. They were together from 2002 to 2014 and married in 2003. They have 2 children together. I hope you enjoyed this celebrity quiz. How many did you get right? Shout your score, drop it in the comments, and tell us which quiz you would like to do next. Like, subscribe, and keep the fun going.